do the 2 to 4 today, and we're doing Biggie Shaq's Hot 5 Commandments. Thank you guys for popping through.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
So this week's 2 to 4. Shit, I'm doing too many things at once. Sorry. This week's Biggie Shaq Commandments are going to be books that you should be able to find in a short box. These ain't going to be expensive books. I'm hoping the reason I'm showing these kind of books is that more people in the community could grab them and be like, hey, I saw this on the Biggie Shaq Commandments, and I got my copy. And it's not a hard book to get. You could actually go to your LCS and probably find these in the back issue. That's the point in these books right here, okay? So they're not going to be big, super fucking $100 keys. They're not going to be shit like that, all right? All right. All right, so we'll get it started. Hey, we got TM. What up, TM?
Just organizing.
Nice. If you got any specs you want to show, I got the top Biggie Shaq Commandment 5 for this week, and I was telling them I'm doing books this week out of my stack that are books that you could probably get in a back issue bin cheap. Like, these ain't shit you have to order off the internet. These are books that you could pull out of back issue bins. So if you felt like grabbing a book or two that you feel like you would like to put on the Biggie Commandments tonight, that's fine. If not, just hang out. But I'm going to shoot them through, and then we'll get to the 2 to 4. I got a clip this week of a breaking news skit I'm going to try to add to my channel. And I feel like I had something else I wanted to talk about. I forget everything that's going on today. It's a blur. It's a buzz. Let's see. Lil Shaq did a video. He probably got like 2,000 views on it. I do a video. I get like 10. Lil Shaq's is a better YouTuber than I am at this point.
So grab 5 right now to show up?
Yeah, you could just grab a couple, but if you want to grab 5, yeah. Whatever you want to grab.
I got 3 here.
3? Okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to show, let's see. Get some light going. I want to get into the giveaway for Legion because he looked like some fun books he had, and they have my name all over them, so I want them. There are definitely some books I would like to have, so I want to enter that bitch. I already put the hashtag We Are Legion, but I'm just keeping my eye on it on my phone for now. All right, so the first book is Uncanny X-Men. Man, I got holes in this fucking bag. I think my cat has been coming in here and clawing my polys, dude. I got some definite cat-size holes in my fucking poly. That little motherfucker. Oh, man, that makes me mad. And Uncanny 64's page, annual 17. Annual 17, the first Executioners. Now, they've already been in the new X-Men 94, 97, whatever cartoon. So this is a pretty easy book to find if you do have X-Men at your LCS. Keep your eyes open for that. Oh, shit. Very professional here at the network. I'm just smashing the fucking microphone. All right. This right here is The Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight, #1. This is actually the first appearance of the Grim Knight. So it is a key, and I think that's the only cover I have of it, but there's other covers, and if you don't have it, you might want to grab it. You never know. Batman Who Laughs is a huge character, and the Grim Knight's kind of the opposite of him, you know. So this is a fun one. This is called Marvel Legacy #1, and what this has in it, the first appearance of the 50,000 BC Avengers. And my spec on this is that Doom and Fantastic Four or Avengers Doomsday, more not Fantastic Four, Avengers Doomsday is going to be like multiverse and shit. And I'm not sure they ain't going to go back way back in time. So this book might be popping up again, guys. You might want to make sure you got this book, Marvel Legacy #1. I used to have the Dotson, which was really nice. But these books went up and they kind of dipped down. You might want to keep an eye on them or get you a copy. So Lobo has been the rage. Now, this version of Lobo isn't the most popular, but it's still a Lobo #1. You never know. Like, one Lobo goes up, the other Lobo goes up too, you know? So this was done by Colin Bunn, I believe. The new 52 Lobo. And it's a fun read. Like, if the first few pages, he kills the original Lobo we know. So he's more badass than the Lobo we know, supposedly. But this book is actually worth a couple bucks anyway. This would have been a good book to grab regardless. And the last few I want to show, just little minor keys you might want to have in your PC. You never know what could happen in the future. So right here is the death of magic. So this is Uncanny X-Men 303. Whoa. Getting those bars from the light. Oh, still doing it. What the fuck can I do? Am I too close? Yeah, so Uncanny 303. And then you get 302, which was before the death. So these two kind of go together. Those are two good ones to have. Two more books, then we'll get to TMs. This is 306. This came out not that long ago. Spawn 306. Just a good book to have. It's a key. I forget who it is, but if you know, you know. Prophecy of Death, Part 1. And yeah, around the 300 mark, that 306 is a key to have. You need it's a first appearance. And this one right here is Astonishing X-Men #9. This is the first appearance of Danger. If you ever run across this book, go ahead and grab it up. Great skull cover. It's first appearance. So just a bunch of little minor keys that are fun to own. If you run across them, grab them up, dude. All right. Let's see what TM's got for us this week on the Biggie Commandments.
All right. So you were speaking about Lobo, and this key gets like overlooked a lot of the times. This is Justice League International 18. This is kind of the equivalent of who was it? Who did Deadpool #1? Like, remember when Rob Liefeld created Deadpool? He's one of your favorite, Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly.
Oh, Kelly? Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like how Joe Kelly reinvented Deadpool and made him great. This issue reinvented Lobo and made him into the Lobo we know and love today. So this is the first appearance of the modern Lobo. So this is a key that you guys can get for very cheap. Definitely go out and find it because it's just a great book to have too, because you just have Guy Gardner crying his little wimpy ass. Next up is the first 52 week 11. This is the first appearance of Batwoman, Kate Kane, who I feel like is definitely going, like, she already had a TV show. Sadly, it failed due to the main actress dropping out after the first season, but it was a great show. until then. It also had the White Rabbit in it in the show. I feel like Cassandra Cain is definitely, or Kate Kane, Cassandra Cain's the other Batgirl. Kate Kane will definitely eventually come into the folds as she is Bruce Wayne's cousin. And I feel like she's definitely going to show up since they are already bringing out the Brave and the Bold in the DC universe. They're saying like Dick Grayson's already Nightwing. Um, there's already been Damian Wayne's going to be the Robin, so of course there's definitely going to be mention, or she's going to eventually show up in the DC universe. So that's 52, week 11. This one, no surprise, nice Byrne cover. I like Byrne. This is Legends #1. This is the first appearance of Amanda Waller, and it's no surprise why this is here, because the fact that there's going to be an Amanda Waller TV show, and she's going to be showing up in Peacemaker season 2. Who knows what kind of involvement she will have in future DC projects. Viola Davis is continuing to play Amanda Waller because she's killing it in that role. So we're definitely going to see more of Amanda Waller in the DC universe. So this past last week, there was a trailer that dropped, and the trailer was the Predator Badlands. Now, if you know, Disney and owns Aliens and Predator. They did Aliens. The last Alien movie did do good. It was all right. It was pretty decent. Coming out with another Predator Badlands movie. There's going to be an Aliens TV show this summer as well. So eventually, it's going to happen again. They're going to cross over Predator and Aliens again in the future, and this is the origin of Predator versus Aliens. This is Dark Horse Presents 34. This is the start of the arc for Aliens versus Predators. And then last up, you know her, you love her, Silver Banshee. She's definitely a Superman villain. She's shown up in the most recent run of Superman. She's actually dating Jimmy Olsen in the recent run of Superman. And she's just a great character. We always talk about how Parasite could potentially show up in the like a Superman film or Superman project due to him being like a formidable foe for Superman. I feel the same way with Silver Banshee, as she is a Superman villain. She shows up in Superman titles more often than any other title, so I feel like she will have a minor or there you go. I feel like you got this is definitely going. She's definitely going to show up in a project. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Superman movie, but definitely a Superman project. And that is it. Thank you so much for Biggie for letting me show these comics.
Beautiful. Well done, dude. Glad to have those on the Biggie Shack commandments. Now, if any of you guys have or find these in your back issue bins, shout them out. Let us know. Let them know you saw them on the Biggie Shack show, dude, the network itself. So, we've been doing breaking news on the Immortal Biggie Shack channel. You see the breaking news scrolling at the bottom, and a network fan or supporter, I should say, more than a fan, just a network supporter, sent me a clip to add, and while TM was showing his books, I was able to add it. So I'm getting better at this kind of stuff. Anybody's got any clips they want me to add to the show, just send them on over through Gmail. I'll send you my Gmail. But without any further waiting or ado, this was from network supporter Brian LCS. And here we go.
Breaking news.
Beautiful. That was great. That was great.
Oh, fuck. I'll call him.
Breaking news. Biggie's got a phone call.
Okay. Yeah, I did the.
That was really cool, Brian. Cool. Definitely feel more professional now.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I thought it had my voice on it, but it works.
Yeah, I'm actually reading the comments now. I haven't been reading them because I just had my phone down. And I just read Beckerman's comment. Oh, TM's picks are DC? Shocking. Actually, while you're on the phone, I'm just going to shout out the chat. All right. So we got Beckerman, we got Evil's Comics, we got Brian LCS, as mentioned earlier. We got Norn Rad. We got the great legend in the building. Breaking news, amen. We got Katie, K-pop junkie. I see that in the dollar bin. I'm not sure if were you talking about the Banshee comic or were you talking about another comic? Let me know, Katie. Moving down, and we got GT Key Comics in the building. We got Jeffrey Darcy, friendly chat today. Hello, everyone. Hello, Darcy, Jeffrey. And we got Cali Comics in the building. We says breaking news.
Okay, so he said he sent both. Let me see if I can get the other one too.
Okay, you meant that. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. After seeing your other comment saying I love Banshee, so I figured you meant the Lobo one, Katie. Thank you.
All right, so it's downloading now.
Oh, we got Locke in the building too. What's up, Locke?
Let's go back over here. Media. Is it done? Still might be downloading. I need to plug in my converter charger. Oh, I'm so fat. Okay. Let me get a better cord. Is it done? I think it's done. Okay.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. One of my favorite segments.
I was saying what Callie said. Breaking views.
Change my settings. Camera. Turn it back to webcam. I gotta plug this fucker in before it dies.
Wow. The hell's in this?
They're better. Okay, good. All right, let's see if I can get this one to add. Yep, here's the new one. Open. Give it a moment.
Up in the smoke.
So how's everybody doing in the chat? I hope you guys are doing great. Appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the analytics. Oh, you know what I've been putting off talking about? Damn it. It's gonna make me look like a hater, bro. It's the only fucking problem. I don't know how it's one of them racial things too. Like I just don't know what to fucking think about it. The fucking Jim Mint fucking rap thing. So
okay.
yeah, like I don't know how to approach it.
Here, let me.
It's just bugging. It's just bugging.
So there was a moment in time where, like, if you guys remember the Gem Mint video back when, and when Biggie was watching it and listening to Gem Mint rap and stuff, Gem Mint ended up saying a specific word, and I think Biggie wants to know what everybody's thoughts on this specific word. Like, should it be allowed? Should it not be allowed? Did anybody hear it? And that word was the N word. The N word, was it the N word with the A or the N word with the hard R?
It's I don't know what he said. It just sounded to me like the N word with the A, but I could be wrong. Like I just feel like I'm gonna play the clip, and if I'm gonna play it, I'll play it 2 times because it's hard to hear. And I'm not going to say like he did or did not for sure. It's just that I listened to rap a long time, and it kind of sounded like that. Now people talk to people about it. I'm like, what do you guys think? What the fuck is this? You know, because me, like, white people using that word is a no, 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 no. It really pisses me off. I don't want to see Jim Mink get drugged. I don't want to see any of that. I probably shouldn't even be bringing it up, but I don't know. I also look at it like if it was anybody else, they would get drugged or it would get brought up. Like for if I did it, that'd be it. You know, maybe fucking Jim Minnett's Hispanic or fucking Mayan or some race that I don't know about. You know, Greek or. And they're allowed to fucking say that kind of shit. I always just felt like you shouldn't say it at all unless whatever. But anyways, I'm just going to show the clip. I'm not saying he said the N-word. He said neobia is the word he said. Neobia. Anyways, let's see if this
that sounds way too much like somebody that created YouTube.
Yeah. See if the clip has my voice on it, and we'll just go from there. I'm just going to show y'all my newest short. How's that sound? And there's no, just we'll go with that.
Breaking news.
Motherfucker, it's the same.
Breaking news.
I thought I downloaded them. All right, let me try this again before we try that. All right, what did I do wrong? All right, maybe it's this one. I just did that one. Download. I think you sent me the same one of the same. Maybe one. No, these are all three different. Okay. Let me try this one. Maybe this is it. I mean, I could watch it before it fucking does it, but you can't watch it until you download it. So I'd like to hear my voice on it because I'm just a narcissist like that, I guess. I think it'd be funnier. I think the chat would think it's funnier too.
Breaking news. Yeah, slow news day.
Breaking news.
You guys sit down there and you guys watch this show. It's breaking news, huh?
Is it ready yet? No, yes, maybe. I can't tell if I'm doing the first or second one. Which one's the newest? The newest should be on top, right? Can I watch it? Hold on.
Breaking news.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Breaking news.
They're all just a regular ass wood LCS. You might try again. Breaking news. Oh, there it is. I did find it. Okay, it's the first one. Good. All right, hold on. All right, so we add this one. Cool. We are going to have my fucking country ass voice after all. Good job, Brian. You don't have to say nothing else. Just took me a minute. Y'all ready for the real breaking news, baby? The good one. So I could delete one of the others. Breaking news. Nice. All right. So now let's go look at my newest short. Fuck. Oh, man.
You didn't want to talk about this, but you so badly wanted to talk about this.
Man. All right, so share screen channel. Now I'm not titling this video as I'm not doing this to fucking try to hurt anybody. All right, it just I see things and it kind of bothers me, you know. All right, so this got 58 views, and when I'm keeping like secrets from y'all and shit, it just kind of annoys me, I guess. Content, shorts. All right, so my stream got 48 views. Little Shack stream got 1,291, which is actually over 1,500. So there you go with that. All right, here it is. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Turn my volume up. Yeah, get your mind right. That's a song Jim Mint was on. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Get your mind right. Get your mind right, baby. He could have said anything. I don't think he said what I thought he said because I can't. It's not a clear, definitive word. So don't go by what I said earlier. It's under your observation. I have no idea what he said. It's interesting to me. What the fuck is that noise? All right, so what's the next topic on the breaking news? Breaking news.
That's it.
Yeah, that's been the show. We did have a Darth drama show yesterday. What did you enjoy the Darth drama show yesterday, Jim?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Got to know who Brian McClay was a little bit more in that, and I did have I do like the fact that Darth opens the panel up because I had something I needed to push back on from what Brian McClay said, and I jumped on and we discussed it and he saw my point of view and I saw his point of view, and it was all good. We had an adult conversation.
Yes. So his channel is like interesting in the simple fact that he came from a bigger channel and started his own channel, right? He was the part of the Stein's top 10 or the hot 10 or whatever the fuck, you know, and he basically built his own world on his channel because he didn't have a great thing with them or something, I guess. I kind of think that's what he said. And he soon out of the gates, his content was like a big deal because he took a lot of people that supported. It would be like me leaving TiVo's thing. If I was a part of TiVo's fucking whatever they're called, the show he does.
The long
Longbox Lords of Longbox.
Lord of the Long Box, yeah.
Yeah, if I was a Lord of the Longbox, right, and I was a co-host, or if I worked in the back, I don't think he was on panel a lot because I don't remember ever seeing him. Like I heard that he came out every now and then and he was on panel, but what I'm trying to say is, if I worked with Lord of Longbox and I was on a fucking 20,000 sub channel, the biggest one or whatever, and I started my channel, I'd probably have like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers within a couple years too. So a lot of us, he's kind of new to us because he just started Beyond Wednesday like 2021 or 2020. So to me, like, I just found out about the guy. I don't collect new comic book day books, and I'm not into it as much as I used to be. I kind of stopped caring about what's coming out each week and wanting to learn about the past and try to figure out these old books. But there's a lot of people that love that shit, and they keep loving it. And I just didn't know that kind
I am one of those people, but I do like old stuff too. But I do like a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, I don't follow it as well as I do learning about the old stuff because there's so many years, like, I don't know, 100 years of comic book learning shit besides what's
Dude, yeah, over 100 years. You think about it, like like you get into the golden age. Like if you're just going to like say like, oh, I'll just when Superman came out, that's what I want to learn about. But there's tons of people like Alan, comic collector geek, that loves the golden age, and it's not even anything to do with superheroes. And that you learn a lot from him. And that, but if you're going off by Superman, that's 1938. So that's it's
right. So it's actually getting closer to, yeah, almost 100 years of the shit if you count pulps and everything else. And but you know, there's a lot of people. It's like Darth said. Like, Darth was watching YouTube comic book stuff for years, and he didn't know that like channels hung out until I met him. You know, even with Furbird, like Furbird was doing a top 10, and I knew of Furbird before I knew of Beyond Wednesday. Once I found out about Furbird and Darth, I was like, oh, this Beyond Wednesday guy. So that's what's up. Hey, yo, we got J1 Bob. I don't know if I've seen you in my chat in the grip. Breaking news, J1 in the motherfucking house. Breaking news.
dude. I'm not sure if I want to look up Yellow Kid. That just seems. I'm gonna look it up. Never mind.
I've heard of Yellow.
I say I'm not gonna look it up, or it's like I don't feel like I should look it up, but I'm impulsive. I'm gonna look it up.
Look up Yellow Kid. I don't know Yellow Kid. I know Yellow Claw. So what was oh yeah, the interview. So most of the interview was about shit I didn't know about, which was odd to me because I know a lot about like the YouTube comic book scene, I would guess. When 6 years ago, when Brian was fucking with the top 10 shit, I was fucking with a whole different group of fucking people. And that's like when he says Neri Leobi's OG. Like, I don't know how OG somebody could be that just fucked with the Comic Corps for a couple videos and then popped up during the circumstance shit, you know? Like, I don't know what he was doing all that time in between there, but he sure in the fuck didn't fuck with anybody that I knew. So, to be honest, he does kind of look like him.
Yeah, because Jeffrey said that Yellow Kid, aka Sticky Goose. But yeah, I looked up Yellow Kid. Yellow Kid is the first American published comic book, and it came out 1895.
Oh, well, fuck. That's some
Yeah.
hard shit I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And he looks like Sticky Goose, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
A little bit.
Okay. Interesting.
Sticky icky.
So, yeah, we've talked about all that stuff. TM will be on the next drama show with Darth. It'll be on Monday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm free on Monday and that. I have a lot going on next week, actually. Because like I'll be on Monday's show and then I'm recording with Alan. I'm gonna hit him up and I'm gonna see if we can do it kind of later in the evening and that when it's less light here because I don't have I don't know if I will have at that time, but I need to get a curtain for my door, my back door for to my balcony because the it's right beside where I sit. Here, I don't know why I'm just like saying it when I can just show you it. So this door here, um, I need to get a blind for it because it's right where I sit, right?
Okay.
So I need to get a blind for it because when the light comes in, it's too blinding on the camera, and that it makes it just I don't know the right word for it, but it just makes it blurry because of the light. So I need to get a blind for it, or I gotta have to record with Alan on during the evening, and that because I gotta find the perfect curtain, a door curtain.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need. You need like a blackout curtain to get rid of it. Yeah, your fucking
Yeah, like
corner.
even just a curtain, it doesn't even matter. It just needs to stop the light from coming in, and then I can because like I've made Alan wait for so long. Like, dude, Alan hit me up like I want to say a year ago, asked me to come on his show, and I had to keep pushing it back due to the fact that I was going through some stuff, and I dropped off YouTube for a while, and then I moved into this place, this nice place. Um, so yeah, I definitely gotta sit down and finally have that interview with Alan and that and be on a show.
Well, it looks like I am in. You haven't heard any news. You've missed it, Promiscuous. You just came too late, my friend. But maybe I can start some new. Breaking news. So, Alan hit you up after the Comic Collector Club. Okay. So, looks like Psychotronic Squirt Gun, Aaron. I still need to get biggieshaq back for the simultaneous stream with my channel like a month ago. Yes, we have this ongoing drama, me and Psychotronic Squirt Gun, where I stream deliberately at the same time his stream goes on. And I'm going to get you back, Jack. Yep. I'll be waiting for them shots fired, man. I knew I was getting into some shit whenever I clicked that live button. I was thinking maybe I should hold off for now or let him finish his show. But I just like, I can't wait, man. I got to get on stream right now because I got people waiting. But hopefully we can get some water under the bridge and figure this thing out. You know, this whole time schedule thing is kind of tough. But I've actually me
So
and DJ Links ended up being on the same hour. Go ahead, Tim.
I do have an idea for you and Psychotronic.
Yes.
So we'll get a bunch of weapons, and you guys get to choose which ones you get. You guys get full armor, so you get to choose between like a mace, a sword, or you can go with a bow and arrow, but that's kind of cheating because then you'd have like the far reach. Or you could just use small little knives. So you guys choose which weapons you have. We give you guys a distance, and we put in areas so where you guys can hide behind fake bushes, fake walls, and stuff, kind of like paintball. And then when you hear the horn go off, that's when you guys rush out and fight to the death. And whoever comes out on top comes the winner.
I have to help my lady with the groceries. I shall return to him. Sorry to put you on the spot. You don't have to say anything, but if you want to hold it down, you can. I shall return.
All right. A LARP. Yeah. LARPing, but with real weapons. I've always wanted to LARP. I don't know. I don't know if I would like enjoy like getting into the heavy attire and shit, but like I wouldn't mind trying it once. Cause like you gotta at least try everything at least once. And unless it's like you would seriously like freak out by doing it. Like I wouldn't. I think we talked about this a while back. Like I don't think ever if I was invited to go up in space, I don't think I ever would. To be honest, like I would be too scared to go up in space. And all of these people bitching about these women going up in space and being like, "Blah, blah, blah." Well, guys, they did it. They were able to. They had enough nerves to go up there. If they asked me, I'd be like, hell no. Like, I'd be like, fuck that. Like, I'm not going up there. What? Like, yeah, get stranded up there for 9 months. Like, no, no. And it's the same thing with going undersea. Like going undersea in like a submarine. Sounds cool. You could do it. I gotta try it at least once. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not especially after that implosion that happened near here. Like you guys don't understand, like it happened near that implosion that happened with that submarine and the family, the father and son died, and that it happened near here, like just off the coast of Newfoundland, which is which is our neighbor. So I think those are the two things I would never do. But like I would jump out of a plane though. I think I would do that, but I just those two things I wouldn't do.
That would terrify the fuck out of me. What is this? Oh, so Callie was invited to the Alan show too, and he put it off for 2 years. Get on there, man. Alan's the best, dude. No, you shouted me out live. What the freak, buddy? Yeah. Breaking news. Book that completes the Biggie Shaq AOK is on its way, and then it's on its way to you. Nice.
No, dude, you're getting an AOK from Cali?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you won't be. You will definitely not like you will be impressed. I'll just say that. Like Cali delivers.
We've kind of like side AOK'd each other a few times, but I think this is my official Cali AOK coming. Yes, we would do like if I bought something, he bought something, we'd send an extra book. But yeah, this is just a straight up AOK, baby.
No, I do have to say, I'm calling you out, Cali. Cali, next time there's a band of brothers, and you have a certain comic for sale. I'm not gonna say the comic. And hit me up and say, hey, I'm gonna sell this comic on the Band of Brothers auction. Be there so you can claim it before Beckerman does. Because like, yeah, that's one comic. And here's the thing too. I've told Biggie this, and I'll say it live too. I would actually get one without like I would get an incomplete issue of it. Like I would get an incomplete one without the centerfold, as long as the cover is presentable and it looks nice. But like if I had to, I would get one without the centerfold. I wouldn't have to have it complete. But I would eventually go back after it. But like I said, like that's the first Parasite is definitely going to go up in price in the next few years, I guarantee you. So I want to get my hands on it before it does.
Take my pills. I gotta take 5 pills a day. Oh man. The Parasite's an interesting comic. If DC like would show him or put him in some future comics and shit, that book would probably go up tremendously. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's been in the recent Superman run.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been in, just like Silver Banshee has been in the most recent Superman run. Like I said, Parasite and Silver Banshee are definitely eventually going to show up because not a lot of people realize that. I wouldn't say they're Superman's rogue galleries, but they're definitely characters that show up in Superman all the time, and that's Parasite, Silver Banshee's one. I think Metallo is another one. I would say Mongol is another one.
Yep. If
So
you
like you got to get the hands on these characters, because I guarantee you, like, I can't speak on how the quality of the movie, but I feel like the Superman's definitely going to make money, and that's all the studio wants, is as long as it makes money. But I'm hoping it's good as well. But I
now,
guarantee you, it's going to make money and it's going to be successful.
if you ever want to get the books, that you know how Callie has the New Mutants 14, the first magic on New Mutants. You know that book he has 1,000,000 copies of.
No, I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Okay. Well,
I'm just joking.
yeah, magic's his favorite. So during today's Biggie Shaq Commandments, it's just a coincidence that two of the books are two of the books that Callie hates the most. The Death of Magic, right here. You knew that, right, TM? You got these? You're probably not an X-Men guy, but that's
No, I do have X-Men comics, and like my Marvel collection is ever growing due to I would say Rob Spatstack sending me a bunch of Marvel comics. Get up, and also I want to. Is Rob Spatstack doing his mystery box right now? Do you know?
I remember he was doing it about a month ago. I don't know if he's still doing it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna plug his mystery box, even if he's running it or not, guys. If you guys ever watched what is it, Only Slabs, and you see what he gives away for people that win, on like he does 2 giveaways, and you see that what he gives away in those 2 giveaways, just imagine what he gives away or what he puts in a mystery box. So like if you guys want a mystery box and a good one, definitely go check out Rob Spatstacks when he has them.
Right. No, yeah, I can confirm that I got a fucking killer giveaway from him. I actually got a slabbed Submariner 9, the one where he's like Superman pose and a realistic photo in the back. So, yeah.
What's up, Matt? Yeah, Matt, I did mention that earlier that that Jimmy Olsen was dating Silver Banshee in the recent run. I actually brought, I don't know if you caught the beginning of it, but I brought the first appearance of Silver Banshee in that for my spec right there.
Yes. Yes, you did. We had a fantastic Biggie Shaq Commandments. Rewind it. A lot of good content at the beginning of the stream. Shout outs,
We
Matt.
also got Roscoe in the building. What's up, Roscoe?
Good to see you, Matt. Good to see Roscoe. So, Psychotronic Squirt Gun is asking, why the pills, Biggie? Biggs? Breaking news. So, breaking news, why the pills are for my blood pressure and my type 1 diabetes. So, those are the reason for the pills. Breaking news.
Freaking news. Also, Matt, you've you let out your inner Alan, did you? Did you see what he put in the chat? I have that.
Yeah, Alan is great. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, Johnny. Oh shit, man.
You're not an X-Men guy, you're dead to me. Oh man,
Shots fired, man. Shots fired.
I'm an everything guy in DC and Marvel, but there's a few indies I'm not into.
Like I have here, just so I cannot be dead to him anymore. I'll just grab.
Yeah, dude. We just did an X-Men show on Club.
No, here's for him there. There we go. We get some Wolverine action.
Oh, dude.
That's
Yeah.
Captain America, Punisher. There you go.
Dude, that's a fucking banger, bro. That's one of my boys' favorites. First Legion. I mean, what do you want for a first fucking onslaught? Killer
Yeah.
Bug. Yeah, you're X-Men'd out, dude. Got a Fire Collection. That's a fucking great cover. Yeah. You got the Death of Phoenix, I think. You got
There we
X-Men.
go.
I
I don't
mean,
got the death. I don't got the death of Phoenix.
you got the What If though, don't you? The What If at the Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close enough.
One of Cable.
Yeah, X-Men the fuck out, bro.
Here we go. I like that one.
Yeah.
And then you gotta. Here's one for Roscoe. Scotty Young one.
Oh, cool.
And classic X-Men. What If X-Men, Lost Inferno. I'm trying to find the one that I think it's in the other box.
Lil Shaq got some cartoon comic stickers from school today. There you go. Harley Quinn, all DC characters too. Nice.
Breaking news. TM's IG video short got me into this show now. What the fuck? Oh, what? Oh, my IG post from yesterday got you into the show. Okay, I'm glad I brought you here, man.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot more. I had a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but a couple people hit me up, and a lot of moving components going on right now. I know one guy said that he was blocked on Darth's Instagram. I was like, I don't know why. And then there was something else I probably shouldn't talk about live, but yeah.
I know who all of them are, but this one.
That's Cyborg.
And that's
Hey, Melody.
Hello. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash, Joker, Catwoman, Superman, Harley Quinn, Green Lantern.
Yes, got it.
Cyborg?
Yeah, Cyborg. He's from Teen Titans.
That's it.
Yeah, I need to get his first appearance. I need to get his first appearance. Breaking news.
Oh man, I will fight you on that, Johnny, because I would say that the best team and that's the thing. Like it's my personal opinion. My personal opinion and my favorite team is Teen Titans. It's always going to be Teen Titans. Teen Titans is my team. I grew up with the Teen Titans, and yeah, all of the characters are my absolute favorite. And along that, I would say Young Justice as well, because of the Young Justice cartoon that came out when I was younger, and those characters. But yeah, Teen Titans for sure is my favorite team.
Well,
What's yours?
We just got done reviewing JLA versus Avengers, and Avengers probably have more of my favorite characters in them, but they're the teammates jump around, you know, like the Incredible Hulk's in the first two issues. Captain America comes in issue 4. If it was Cap, Hulk, Iron Man, and whoever else, that would probably be my favorite, but they all mishmash. So realistically, if I was going to pick a team to fucking avenge me, it would fucking be Justice League, because Superman.
Oh wow, yeah, that is true.
Like, you gotta have Superman, dude. Like, even if
Dude, I had no idea where you were going with that. Like I honestly thought you were going to be like, if I wanted a team to avenge me, I would pick the Avengers. Is what I thought you were going with. When you said Justice League, I was a little bit shocked.
Well, I have an Avengers 1, but that's because it's a great Jack Kirby cover too. But the first Justice League, it don't have Superman in it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's some give and take in why I do the things I do. You know, like maybe if Superman was on the cover and it was like he was in the story more, I would have been like, oh yeah, I gotta get this book. But it just wasn't that way. And if Kirby did the cover, oh yeah, sign me up. I love that Avengers cover. I love the Avengers, but I love the Hulk and Iron Man and all that shit. But it didn't have Captain America either. But I still got it. So yeah, there's a bunch of reasons why I do what I do. But yeah, Superman's my go-to, man. Who would you want to save you if you were about to get fucked up and you can only pick one superhero? Who would you have save you?
I see. And I'm gonna make this so much more confusing because, like, I'd be like, "What's the situation? Am I stuck up in space? Am I stuck in the underwater? Like, if I'm underwater, I would probably pick either Aquaman or Tempest to save me. If I was in space, if I was definitely in space, it'd definitely be Superman. Superman. There's no other person. Superman or Supergirl. Maybe even Starfire. Um, and the Flash would be a good one. Barry Allen's the Flash, though, would be a good one to save me in that in a quick situation. Like if I was going to get hit by a car.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I just made that way more elaborate.
If you're in water, you want Aquaman. I'm more of a subby guy. Submariner is my fucking go-to water guy, but Aquaman is stronger. I get that. Superman in most case scenarios. If I was to pick a leader for a team that besides Superman and had to be from Earth, see, there's all different variables, right? You know, I think the best option would be aggressively. Reed Richards would be my main human leader. I would want him to be the leader of saving the world. Even Reed Richards is just smarter than everybody, you know. So I would go with Reed.
Yeah, that is true. Like, but I don't know, like where does he lie? Because like I'm talking about like Marvel and DC because I don't know, like you know what I would say, and it's not a character that a lot of people know, but he's super smart. I would say Ray Palmer. He's the Atom from DC and stuff. He's super smart too. Like he would be able to, like he was the one that ended up figuring out that forget the characters, but like remember when we were reading JLA Avengers and he was the one that found out what was really going on, right? That they were pinned up against each other by the Grandmaster and I forget the other one's name. I forget it. But yeah, he was the Grandmaster and somebody else were plotting. So the Atom was the one who figured that out. So, Dr. Fate would be good too. Dr. Fate would definitely be good because like he can technically. Well, which Dr. Fate? Like, are you talking about like, is it Namu? Or is it, I forget the new one's name. If Matt's still here, Matt would be able to give me the name of the new Dr. Fate. But I don't know, like I would still say Cap. Captain America is a good strategist and a good leader and that, but if you have like second in command, I would definitely say like Reed Richards second in command or even the Atom. But like we're crossing Marvel and DC over right now. But yeah, like the Atom would be a good one. Mr. Fantastic, another smart one. Batman's another smart guy. Who else? All right, I'll say this: Alexander Luthor from Earth 3, because over there he's a good guy. And that's where the crime syndicate's from, is Earth 3. So you have Alexander Luthor, that's what he goes by there, come over and be part of that team and be teamed up. Oh, man, that would be a dynamic duo right there. Batman and Alexander Luthor. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I think the two strong. Well, Reed don't count because he has the stretchability thing, but Batman is probably the best just human superhero, right? Like he only has human ability, but Reed still is human, and so is Cap. I can make an argument that Deadpool is a better leader than Captain America just because of his government alliance, but Captain America has broke away from the government alliance before.
Hmm.
And then I'm also talking about a guy that murks people for money. He's a person that kills for money, so that's not exactly a great leader. But there's arguments for a lot of shit, like Deadpool is pretty pretty good leader if you take away the aspect of paying money and using his judgment well. But that's just my opinion.
Great Legend makes up a great point too. Ted Kord. Ted Kord is also super smart. The Blue Beetle.
Mhm.
Um.
Well, shit, Doctor Doom is smart. Like
Yeah, he is.
he's the second smartest. Sometimes it's like who's the bad guy here? Is Magneto the bad guy? Is Doom the bad guy? I don't know.
See, Aaron said Star Lord, but like the only the only Star Lord I know is from the movies, so I don't know his characteristics in the comics, or if they're the same as they are in the comics as they are in the movies. So I can't. I don't know. I can't see it because of that reason. That's it.
So we had Legion in the chat. It looked like Well Boar won the giveaway today.
Oh, dude. Well, boy, Canada strong.
Yeah, man. I saw Legion in here for a second. I don't know where he went.
Who knows? He might pop on. You dropped the link, and we were talking
It is too.
Superman.
The link's in the chat. We're probably gonna take off in a few. The chats have been coming in. Maybe he got rid of his comment because I just don't see it anymore. But I did see him.
No, he's here. He just dropped eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was earlier. He said, "What up, homies?"
There he is. Then we got the Legion. Oliver Queen is pretty smart too. I don't know who the hell is Oliver Queen.
Oliver Queen's the Green Arrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, he's a good strategist. I will give him that, but like, I wouldn't like. That's what you need. You need a good strategist and a good leader to run the team. Not initially have to be the smartest one on the team to lead it, but you do need a good smart head on your shoulders. So like you definitely want like Green Arrow has led his own team, but like that's why I agree. Like when we were reading JLA Avengers and Superman said, I think you should lead us to Captain America, I agreed with that. I was just like, you know what? That makes sense. So it made sense to me there and that and it makes sense to me now that like I feel like Captain America is like a strong leader.
Captain America is my favorite Marvel character. But he fucks up sometimes, He'll be obligated to stick to like a government whenever the world needs a better the good example is Civil War. Now in that movie, Captain America's right in that movie, but it shows you that he's conflicted sometimes. Like,
well, that's what you need. You don't need you don't need somebody that's going to be like, I have to follow this rule and stuff. No, to the key and follow the government's rules. Follow this. No, I'm going to do what's right, and that's he does what's right.
The more that I think about it, he was wrong in Civil War. Iron Man was actually right?
Yes and no, because how they were going about it was wrong, like with the Accords and stuff. But Iron Man did say he wanted to put up armor, like a shield of armor around the world
Yeah,
to protect them.
that's right.
But like all of the accords and stuff, and that was not right. People signing away their freedom.
So I'm gonna show one more thing before we roll on out of here. I don't know what's going on tonight. You got any idea what's going on the YouTubes tonight, TM?
Paul and the 619 will be going live tonight. And that I'm part of that group. I probably won't be jumping on though, but I'm part of it. And then later on tonight, Circumstances will be going live for his FOC and chill. And that. And guys, if you didn't missed it, Legion of Comics was just live earlier for his DC giveaway, which he does every Tuesdays.
So, my channel, I got a sub. That's nice. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. So I just want to show an example of a short I drop and a short my kid drops. So, I drop this short, I get 52 views. My kid drops a short, he gets almost 1,300, which is actually 1,700 if you look at the analytics. It's over 1,500. I know. When I fell asleep, when I took a nap this morning at 9 in the morning, it was at 15. It's probably at 1,700, I would guess. But every fucking short my kid drops, dude, is over $1,000. Like the Sprunky is at 1,700. The plushie collect it's at 978. So I'm wrong. But my kid is a natural at these fucking streams. Like, so here I did mine. I showed it earlier. Here's my kids that went viral for the first 30 minutes.
Oh, it just went away.
So my kid just puts some shit together and plays with the phone, and then 1,000 views. So I need to pay him for his work because he's money, dude. Like if I just need 1,000 viewed clip, I just let him play at the phone for 5 minutes and bang. It's pretty nice. Like I suggest you let your kids try that out. Oh, what do I mean? It's FOC. I was gonna get to it, guys. I was gonna get to it. That's what was right.
No, I shouted out FOC and chill. I said Paul and the 619, and then I said FOC and chill.
Yeah, I was gonna get to it. I went to my YouTube page and I saw it instantly. I just forget Tuesdays sometimes. I'm gonna be picking up my new book. I'll show you all the book I got this week. It's not much. I'm glad it's not much because I don't really want a big fucking amount of books I gotta buy. But here's the book I'm getting this week. It's Deadpool Wolverine issue 4 featuring Strife, another Rob Liefeld creation. If you want his first appearance, it's New Mutants 87. Also the first appearance of Cable. I didn't know who Strife was until I was reading what's the fucking one where Wolverine gets fucked up? Fatal Attraction. So we're reading Fatal Attraction, and Cable, actually when Cable gets wrecked, it's more dramatic than when Wolverine does, and they mentioned Strife's his clone. So that's when I learned Strife and Cable were clones, or Strife's his clone. Man, that's really nice. I think this is going to make my check go over. I'm going to get paid in May because of this super chat. So thank you, Legend, very much. Let's drop a leg for Legend. You know, if you want to support the channel, you could drop a super chat or hit the like button. We appreciate all the super chats. But if you're not wanting to pay anything, just like the video, like and share it, or whatever you could do, you know. Let's see.
Or leave a comment. Tell us how we did.
Yeah. You could leave a comment like TM said. That would be good too. Like, share, comment, subscribe, or super chat. That's how you can show appreciation.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
I have a long leg. That's what she said. So I'm going to be doing a 1,400 sub giveaway. People ask what I do with the super chat money. I just buy comics. This is my goal. All of the super chats except for the last check, which I gave to Melody, and maybe this one, which Callie said he might want. I am buying books to sell later, and the ultimate goal with my super chat money, I do have a goal, and it is channel related. I'm not just spending it on ho-hos and fucking prostitutes. I'm spending it on pure comic entertainment. So, you know, I bought the first Sabretooth, the first Black Widow, a bunch of books. Anyways, I'm getting all of those books to go for an X-Men 1. So that super chat is going to be a part
That's a big one.
Yes.
That's a big one.
That's the goal for the channel and the super chats.
Yeah, see, all I did with when I had my channel monetized and then all I did with my super chat money was spend it on boats and hoes, and that's why I don't got any of it left.
You're still able to get super chats on your channel though, right?
No, I so when I said that I was going to take a break, I clicked the button and said unmonetize my channel.
Oh my goodness.
And that because I had members and stuff, and I wanted them to get refunded for their membership and stuff. And so now it's like I'm at square one where I have to get the watch hours to be monetized again. But I'm not too worried about it. I'll get there, and then I'm in no rush for sure. But I am definitely I'll definitely when it comes, I definitely will open it back up to super chats.
Wow. Fucking.
I'm actually thinking of doing a video because there's been a lot of talk about like what people do backstage and what people talk about. Like there's a stigma on people that talk backstage or talk in Discord that they're talking shit about other people. And I'm thinking about doing a video entitling it "Do YouTubers talk shit about other YouTubers backstage or in Hangouts?" And it's pretty much no, they don't, because of the fact that there's a lot of people. I'll give you an example. I know that there's a ton of people just talking about Pokemon cards the other day. There was like an hour-long conversation about Pokemon cards. Another conversation that happened this weekend backstage, we talked about Marvel movies. Which Marvel movies we liked, which Marvel movies we didn't like. We talked about Transformers. So we talk about nerdy things backstage because we're nerds.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking about doing a video of that to blow off the stigma. I see both sides. I see the side where people are saying like, oh, they do. There is some. Like I was part of a group chat, actually 2 group chats, and that a couple of years ago and stuff. And I'm not saying that everybody in the group chat talk shit, but there was a good majority of the chat that would just talk shit about other people and stuff. So that does happen, but it's not the only thing that happens. There is people out there that just talk about nerdy stuff backstage.
Right. And I'm not part of a lot of Instagram chats or
I'm just part of. I think I'm
anymore, but yeah.
I'm in 2. I'm in 2, and that I will say one of them is like an all Canadian chat, and it's just for it's to help like people that are in Canada looking for certain cons to go to together, certain comics they're looking for, certain sales. Like people drop that shit. It's all comic related, and there's no politics whatsoever in that chat. It's more of let's build like because everybody in the US like has people that can be like, oh, let's trade a comic. that's what we're doing in there. We're like, oh, you have that comic, I have this comic, let's trade. It just makes it easier. So that's one I'm in, and then the other one I'm in the Insomniacs. That's pretty public.
Yeah, I'm in that
So,
one too.
and those are the only two that I'm in. So
I am looking for Johnny on a previous stream so I can give him his wrench. If I see anybody that don't have a wrench, I try to give them a wrench. But I have to go
okay,
to.
I'm sorry, Sicko, but I'm gonna use you for a second. I'm gonna use you, and then I'm don't worry, Sicko. I'm gonna kiss you gently after I'm done using you. Um, but like, give Sicko for example. Me and Sicko hung out the other night, and you know what we did? We watched old Beast Wars cartoons together. That's what we did for hours until I fell asleep. So like the stigma that like all they do is talk shit. So untrue. So untrue.
I gave you a wrench, Sicko. I'm looking for Steve, Johnny. I'll get to you soon, Johnny. I don't see you on a previous one yet, but I'll try to remember to go back and give everybody wrenches.
Have a good one, Jeffrey.
You don't have a fucking wrench yet? Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me try to find you. I just saw it. All right, Jeffrey, you got a wrench, dog.
Oh, I don't know if Sicko wanted a wrench, to be honest.
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it back. But
No, you already gave it to him. But yeah, he can let you know. But he's just like, damn it.
that's just kind of guy I am. Oh, I see you, Johnny. Let me add you. Standard. And who else was I looking for? Oh, Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't know why Jeffrey don't have one. Weird. I'll try that real quick. But we're going to head on out, man. We had a good stream. Yeah, you could also membership up to the channel. If you ever need anybody come on your channel and like kind of help you with hours or co-hosting or anything, dude, I'm always down, dude. To support TM and any shows or ideas you got, bro. So I like helping people out that are trying to get goals done, you know, and that'll be cool for me. So
Yeah, Sicko says it's here now, so we'll keep it. So
yeah, not a lot of people complain about wrenches, but whatever. There you are, Geoffrey. Shit, it won't give me the option for just a comment.
Yeah.
But I'll get to you, Darcy.
Dude, I didn't know. Like, I may have done it. Like, I feel like YouTube might have done it, but like, I had no wrenches on my stream or on my channel anymore, and that I didn't realize that until Callie brought it up. And he said like maybe you need some wrenches. I was like, wait, there's some of you that I know have wrenches. So last night I added people and stuff. I do have wrenches on, but people that I want to have wrenches are now wrenches on my channel and stuff. Big Ear one.
Thank you.
And that I didn't know that I didn't have any wrenches anymore or mods on my channel, and so now I do.
People make a big deal out of wrenches. It's not that big a deal, dude. Like it, if you
No, it isn't like if people have a wrench for a reason, it's definitely to monitor the chat. Like the whole thing about wrenches is that's what they are there for. That's why you have a wrench is to, unless I will bring up this because I know a certain YouTuber says don't block anybody on their channel. They will do it. And that if you're a wrench on their channel, but not all. But for the most part, you're there to make sure that nobody is acting up. No, in the chat, nobody is saying stupid shit in the chat. But you're also there to drop links to different channels, being like, hey, here's a person that showed up, or if somebody says, hey, can you drop the link to this person's channel, they can do it. And that, like, it's not like you get a free thing and you're just like, oh, I got a free blue wrench beside my name and my my name is all blue now. No, you gotta work. You gotta work. Sometimes it's rough to be a mod, especially like just look at Christina. Christina just drops links from everybody. So
Yeah, I like the way I do it just for the simple fact that if I got like 10 people in the chat and I'm wanting to find a link, I could just literally say, anybody in the chat, if you could post this link, please do. And literally almost anybody in the chat could do it. I don't have to just lean on Lisa or Christina, like
yeah,
that's cool. That's cool to do, but like, and then the thing with mine is that if
did Biggie mute? Is this me or Biggie?
went out, there we go. All right, well, I think we're going to roll on out of here. We had an interesting 2 to 4. Appreciate all the activity. Go check out. Sorry for all the but FOC and Chill with Marcus, and have a pleasant new comic book day. I think that Comic Vet does a show everybody his books and shit. That's a fun one too.
No, that's tomorrow.
Tronco just dropped a video. Go subscribe and watch Tronco's video. By the way, he's one of the homies on book, or he's not on book club, but he's on collector club a lot, and I appreciate Big Chonker. And everybody,
stickers in.
he just got his stickers, and he's sending out shirts to VIP members, which I might be one, I may not. We'll find out. Yeah, Chonko's the GOAT, dude. Oh, there's one more.
I mean, you know what? You know what I hear everybody says about Chonko? Like the number one thing? He has a good mic. He sounds really good.
Well, D didn't agree with that, but I didn't want to jump his ass about his microphone being. Chonko kind of talks like this on the mic.
Oh no, he talks and like his mic is really good. Like I'll admit, like his mic's good.
I did. Box is going out. No, I'm just fucking giving you a hard time. Oh, Norrin Rad. I don't know what he's doing right now. Tim and Matt's no as in fear and no. All right, my last topic is that is not screaming. So Norrin Rad is doing something right now. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to spell it out. So he said, well, I don't know. He started with A N O.
No, he started with F.
Well, I know, but I don't know if he's going off of that or not.
Fear no evil. That's what it is. Fear no evil.
Oh, okay. He is. He definitely is. Fear no evil.
Yes. All right. So last topic. I lied. Hold on. Breaking news. One more breaking news before we go. Sorry.
Breaking news.
Sorry about all the. Hold on. This one ain't. Breaking news. All right. So, the big stepper stepping on everything. He got now. Tell me if I'm saying this incorrectly, TM. Let me know if I'm saying this incorrectly. We were told he was getting a top 5 Golden Age comic book. Is that not the way you were told, or am I making this up? Do you remember?
I see. That's where, like, I remember he was getting a comic, but I couldn't remember that it was like. Did they say like a top tier Golden Age comic?
We was on church together, and I thought that the rumor was this is a top 5 Golden Age book.
Okay.
That's the way I remember. And then we were trying to speculate within the price range because he showed all the books he was trading. A lot of people were saying $100,000. I thought it was more like $200,000. But I didn't watch all the books. I just heard of a few. I thought Hawk 1 was part of it. He said the Dolphin was one he was going to be regretting getting rid of. Just a bunch of odds and ends. Anywho, it was a 1.5 Tech 30, Tech 31, Tech 37. Let me look that up. I don't know exactly. I speculated thinking it was going to be a first Sandman, a All-American 40 or whatever the fuck. You know.
Oh, the Golden Age Sandman. Oh, that would have been sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, an Adventure 40. Tech 37? Is that it? 30. Tech 31? It's one or the other. Tech 31, Tech 37. All right. So if y'all ain't familiar with this book, yes, it's this one. All right. So this is the book he was going after. Was a Tech 31. Now,
I do like that cover. I really do.
people consider this the greatest Batman cover ever, right? Me personally, it's pretty good. Yeah, he traded a lot. Maybe a little ambitious on the description of the book you're getting. A top 5 Golden Age, that book right there to me, and I am a judge of comic books and collectors. I am fair. Now it depends the grade. Now you got 1.5, so you know whatever. But just book for book, right?
Yeah.
That's a top 5 Batman book. Okay, I'll give it that. That's as far as I'll go. Like, if you're just saying Batman, yes, I would put Tech 27 number 1, Tech 29 number 2, and then Batman 1 number 3, and then Tech 31 possibly number 4. That's my top 4. I don't know what 5 would be, but if I was to diagnose it, yes, Suspense 3, Fantastic 3, those are in the top 5 possibly. You know, I would have been like, oh, that makes sense if it was a Suspense 3. That makes sense. Tech 31, I mean, it's a great cover. It might be a top 5 Golden Age cover. You know, that's a good argument. Tech 27 was your guess. Tech 27 in a blue label is like $1 million book. In restored conditions, like 300 grand. So he didn't quite have enough for a Tech 27, in my opinion. In the 200K range, it's really hard to get like a fucking top 5 book. It would have had to be Marvel 1. Marvel 1 is kind of undervalued enough to where you might be able to buy it in a restored condition and it'd be a top 5 Golden Age book.
So is there, because I know that the cover is great, but is there any significance other than that?
I mean, it might be like the 4th Batman or some shit like that. I don't know what number of Batman it is or all the keynotes, but I'm pretty sure it's just a cover in an early Batman. I don't know if anything else is key about it. If I was just to label that book in a Golden Age, I think Legends, right? It's probably top 25 out of all of the Golden Age. Top 5 Batman book, top 5 maybe comic covers. But you know, it's none of my business. It's just my opinion. But yeah. So that's what I mean. And the other thing, is it bigger than a Cap 1? I don't know. I don't think that Tech 31's bigger than Cap 1. What do you guys think in the chat? Now, when
I would definitely say Tech 27 is bigger than Cap 1 for me.
First Bat plane, okay. Yeah.
No, the first Batman.
Tech 27 is bigger than Cap 1, absolutely. But is Tech 31 bigger than Cap 1? I don't think so. I don't know.
Like and see that it's definitely a book I'll never have. Tech 31. I will admit that. I don't think I'll ever be able to own it. Yeah.
But these are all just opinions and thoughts, and when you owned a book, you could say whatever the fuck you want to say. That's the best part about it. When you own it, you could just what you say goes pretty much. But does everybody agree with it? Probably not. So my speculation and guess was wrong. That's probably why I'm so judgmental. But I'm not going to go down the list of everything that I think is differed. But yeah, it's a great book. Congratulations to him. I don't know how much it cost. I don't know exactly everything he traded. I just think that, like, if I was to pick a book, I would rather have the Cap 1 and the Batman 1 over the Tech 31. That's my opinion. Other people might think the Tech 31's better, but that's just the way I look at shit, Now the grade, it's a blue label compared to restored. I don't know if he has any restored books. Those blue labels, man, those are tough when you get to Golden Age. So shout outs to him, bro. Getting all blue labels and being a beast like that. Restored don't mean the end of the world sometimes. A little collar touch, a little cleaning and shit like that isn't that bad sometimes, maybe reinforcing the spine. You do a little fucking restored Golden Age, and you could get you a big, like half the price of what a blue label costs. So I think that it's a little smarter to get restored sometimes. But yeah, it's very common for Golden Age. It's almost better to get restored because they're so old. They're brittle, they fall apart, and I do not. I think that whenever I see somebody I would rather buy the restored book than get a blue label. Now, am I going to shit on anybody? Hell no. Blue labels are gangsters. Fuck. But I think the smarter buy is restored in a lot of those situations. That's just my opinion on that. I just want to break it down. I know a little bit about a little bit. I could be completely wrong, and Alan and Steppo could do a stream and explain why I'm wrong in a million ways. I'm just giving y'all my opinion, and I'm willing to stand on it. So, all right. I think we're out of here, man. You got anything you want to say, Big TM, before we go, baby?
Just be good to each other, and each day try to be a better version of yourself.
That's a great fucking ending comment. Yes, TM is correct. My mama told me that when you surround yourself with negative and that's all you do, that's what you attract. So I've been working on trying to be positive and stay in a good light. Now, a lot of these tough guy drama guys might think I'm wimping out, not coming for the fight and all that. No. I pick and choose my battles when I want to do them. I'm not afraid of anything. And I think the real cool tough guy move is to be bigger than a little bit of bullshit. You don't have to fight every little thing that comes your way, man. You could be nice to people, and that proves that you're the bigger man. So that's what I think more people should do, and I think people are listening. I think you motherfuckers hear what I'm saying. Pretty smart, man. And my mama didn't raise. My mama's a good mama. I love my mama very much. So we're out of here, man. Peace, love, and comic books. This has been breaking news. Hashtag enjoy.
Biggie. Biggie.